What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scotty P. Please believe, and I'm here to bring you episode 9 of the Scotty P Breakdown. Today, I'm excited to cover Mason Fowler. He was the 99 kilogram winner of the East Coast Trials, and he's one of my favorite grapplers. I mean, this dude is just about it. He's always going for the sub. He's got a great style, and I'm excited to watch him compete at ADCC. And a little birdie told me he's going to be coming through Texas in the fall, so I'm excited to learn from him. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, this first match, he gets a triangle off a dope rubber guard setup. And, you don't really see that too often, especially from guys in the heavier divisions. But, yeah, he sets it up perfectly. So let's check it out here. Look how he keeps modified. It's like a modified guard. So he creates a little bit of space, gets that rubber going, and then just throws his leg over. You can't really see what his opponent was doing with his arm, but I suspect that he pushed the other leg down to try and pass, and he threw his leg right up and over. So great setup. And the triangle is one of those positions where it's like once you got it, you just know. And he kind of just takes him a minute to break his time down here, or to break his posture down. But he ends up switching it to a reverse triangle, and that's something that's like you really gotta know that when someone's unlocking their triangle and like switching it, that's the time you gotta go. All right, so watch, he's gonna switch it here. And him switching the triangle allows him to get a better angle on the attacking arm. So you see he goes for the switch. Now when he tries to invert and attack that elbow that his opponent has tucked, he's going to be able to really, you see how much more he is able to really dig his arm under, because he's able to rotate on that shoulder better. And he essentially gets his arm on the inside, and then he turns it into like a modified straight arm lock almost. The dude goes to try to stack him. He rolls him over the top. And so I don't think, it's not really, it's still a shoulder lock. So it's not even a straight arm bar. It's like a shoulder lock of some sort because his opponent had his arm bent. But yeah, money. 3 minutes and 23 seconds in. Monstrous. Let's go to the next one. All right. So in this match, he gets a rear naked choke in 50 seconds. So super badass. Check it out here. They kind of get into a scramble, and Mason just does this like beautiful duck under almost. Or I think the dude like overcommits on a collar tie, and he kind of just like feels it and just shucks him right off and gets straight to the back, which is dope. And I feel like his opponent makes a crucial mistake. Like you can just see it in his face that once his back is taken, he kind of has this like kind of like whatever face about it, and then Mason just hits him with a savage rear naked choke. So check this out. It happens right here. So watch. Yep, he goes over, and then Mason just peeks, follows the roll, and look, he just kind of like sits up with his neck out, and he goes right over the top for the finish. Monstrous. Gets the tap in under a minute. I want y'all to see that one more time because it happens really fast here. Right at the peak out. So the dude goes to they both come up. And he just overcommits with that. He tries the forward shoulder roll, and notice how he just sits up when Mason's on the back there. And then look, he tries to cross his feet and tries to snag his ankle up there. Yo, that would piss me off, man. I kind of think when you try to cross your feet over someone else's feet, it's kind of like a stupid move if you ask me. And so as you can see, that this is what happens. If your goal that when someone takes your back is your first attempt is to lock your feet over their feet, this is what happens. You should be focused on hand fighting and getting your back to the mat, Not, oh, he crosses his feet, I'm going to see if I can get a quick tap by crossing mine over his. Like I said, that's like blue belt shit, purple belt shit, but whatever. On to the next one. So this third match is badass. He actually almost gets his back taken and then reverses the position and takes this dude's back. So it's super dope. And you can see Tex BJJ coaching his opponent in the corner there. Tex Johnson. One of the real ones. And so check this out. Dude slides by for the knee cut pass, spins all the way around. He's hugging the waist, goes to follow through, but he makes a mistake of not getting that bottom hook in. And now Mason is heavy on that bottom foot. He makes sure that his opponent can't kick his leg through for the full back take. So he's committed to staying heavy. And now look, he's going to scoop up that ankle. You see how he's got that ankle in between his legs now? And you see how he's pinching it with his leg? That's going to guarantee him that he can't be scored on here. Now watch this. Create space. The dude gets a little too excited, doesn't have the correct positioning. Mason Fowler does this. This like a body lock grip, spins right around. Now look how he gets the inside hook, which makes it easy for him to get the top hook and score points. He's looking at the ref. He's looking at the scoreboard. He's double checking that he scores. Textbook right here. And, you know, some of your best times to do these things are right off an opponent's mistake. So his opponent had the up on him. He sticks to the fundamentals, plays sound defense, and then boom, takes his back. And you can just see here, look at their faces. His opponent's tired. His opponent was revving the engine to get that back take, and all it took was, you know, being calm and sticking to the fundamentals. And now he's applying the rear naked choke. Yo, this is high level shit right here. Take note. You got to have great back escapes. You got to be able to escape someone's back attack and then immediately put the pressure right back on them. You can't just chill and rest. That's the time that you floor it to the mat. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. All right, so they're in the semifinals here, and he's going against Gonzalez, who went to the West Coast Trials after this and did really well and got to the finals, I believe. Gonzalez is really great at shutting people's techniques down. Like, he's really hard to really do anything to, and he's got solid wrestling, solid top pressure. So this match was dope. Pretty much goes for an omoplata off an overhook with the leg high up on the back. So an overhook with an angle. And I'm going to show you this other quick scramble. That, you know, it's just like great technique by Mason. All right, so look at that inversion and look, the crab ride to the back. And even though Gonzalez ends up like neutralizing the position, that's still dope. And, you know, with every failed attempt, he creates an opening for himself later on in the match. All right, so check this out. As soon as he goes almost like, oh, I'm going to engage, and then drops, and then goes straight to the double leg, which is money. You know, he like puts his hands up like he's about to engage. And this whole time they've been trading like collar ties and a lot of Greco and upper body grappling. And then he waits until there's 2 minutes left. Then he hits his double. You know, good thinking. And look, he's like just attacking the legs here. Now, I am slightly confused. I kind of thought that you had to get 2/3 of the opponent's back to the mat in order to score the points. So I'm not entirely sure about that. Like, I thought you had to hold 2/3 of their back to the mat for 3 seconds in order to score points. But, yeah, what do I know? And, yeah, so he gets 2 points for that takedown and just stays heavy and grinds the win out. So, smooth moves. All right, now we're in the finals. He's going against Devontae Johnson, who got to the semifinals as well on the West Coast, and this dude is just a freak. If you're ever following Devontae Johnson on Instagram, check out his reels, check out his videos. He's doing like crazy workouts. He's just so strong. But Mason came in with a great strategy. He hung on the neck the whole time, just constant heavy pressure on his neck, so that it would set up his snap downs and his low shots. So he hanged on his neck the whole time, and then as soon as he saw an opportunity, he snapped him down, went for that head and arm, circled to his back. Now Devontae does a good job by not actually letting him score any points and neutralizes the position. See, good scramble by both athletes. Look, they're even like smiling. Everyone's clapping. It's money. And then they have one more good scramble that I want to show you guys. So look how he's getting those double inside collar ties, and he's just heavy on his neck. Super heavy. So that's something to take note is don't ever let someone get double inside collar ties on you. That's just going to drain your neck. It's going to drain your lower back. You should always be trying to relieve pressure off your neck. And pummeling, I don't ever let someone get two inside ties. Maybe one, but definitely not two. Snap down, head and arm. Looks to circle. And he kind of plays a little too far back here, but Devontae's so strong. I mean, what can you do? And yeah, that's pretty much how the match ends. There's 30 seconds left, and nothing really happens. And Mason gets the decision win. And this is just motivating to see because Devontae is just a big, strong, technical monster. He went to war with Joe Dirkhuizing and someone else. I think it was Elder Cruz maybe. But yeah, just went to war and took both those guys out on his way to the finals. And, Mason does what he does, technical, has a strategy, and implements it. So yeah, that's Mason Fowler's East Coast Trials run, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Just some notes to take is triangles and rear naked chokes from Mason Fowler. Pretty much off that overhook setup from the guard with an angle. He hips out a little bit, throws his leg high up on the back, has an overhook, and he quickly he switches between that overhook grip and the rubber guard, and he was able to land a dope triangle off it. Got a sick arm lock attempt on it, and then you notice from his back takes that if he gets on your back, it's trouble. So take notes. And I really like his double leg. He's got a mean double leg, and it makes me want to go and shoot shots on a dummy, But yeah, again, great athlete. Can't wait to see him at ADCC. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out.